Hey y'all. Hey YouTube. I got something to say. And I just need to go ahead on and put it out there. Put it out there on Beyonce's internet. Y'all see my Love Me hair wig is holding up. It ain't that. That ain't what I gotta say. But let me just do a quick plug. Like, it got frizzy, and I sprayed it with some water and put a little bit of mousse on it and brushed it out with my wide paddle brush. Baby, that baby was curly. It was so curly. But it is starting to shed a little bit. But that's probably my fault, because I be acting like it's really my hair. I be sleeping in it and stuff, and don't be putting it on my mannequin like I'm supposed to. But anyway, that ain't why I'm here. I just need to put it out there on Beyonce's internet, like I said. I hate good times. I've always hated the good times. Ever since I was a little girl, I hate good times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, James. Oh, that's Auntie Trey. I just want to do auntie shit with my friends. Okay, this is going to be quick. Probably not. But I'm going to tell you the reason why I hate good times. Picture it. Buffalo, New York, 1976. Tracy was 3 years old. Good Times started in 1974. So by this time it had been on a couple years. I'm watching with my family, I'm watching by myself. To me, as a 3-4-year-old child, James seemed mean. In my mind, when a commercial would come on, I couldn't comprehend that these were actors, and that at the end of the day they went home. To me, these were real people that may or may not have lived inside of my TV. And I felt like James was mean. I felt like when the cameras went off, he would beat Florida and the kids. I felt that way. Like, even during a commercial, I'd be like, oh, he probably beating them up real bad. That was one of the reasons. Another thing was, it was like, why they always struggling? Like, how the dad is there, why he not making it better? Because, you know, that's what a man is supposed to do in my mind back then. But I think the main reason why I hated Good Times, and let me say this. I don't hate Good Times as much as I did. I don't hate Good Times now as much as I did back then, because I'm an adult and I have a better understanding, and I know that they're not living inside my TV. I've seen interviews with John Olmos, and he was saying how they did not want a father in the house. They did not want a strong man in the house. That's why they killed him off. So the man of the house is going to be the buffoon, JJ. Oh, another reason. I was like, how JJ getting all these girls? Ooh. And I was a little girl thinking this. But anyway. But I think the main reason why I hated Good Times growing up was that I had an aunt. And maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm going to take that out. I had a relative, and she had a boyfriend named James, and he would beat her up. And I remember my mother being on the phone with my grandmother, and my grandmother telling my mother she's in the hospital, and he broke her nose, and he did this to her, and he did that to her. And like a 3-4-year-old child, I was like, yep. Because that man on Good Times, he beat his wife too. And this James in real life, he's beating my loved one. He's beating her up. I couldn't separate the two. And that hatred just grew over the years. And okay, as I grew up and realized that the people don't live in the TV, that these are just actors, I still felt like this Mr. calling y'all. Well, I'm glad I answered, because he was taking orders for Zaxby's. That means I don't have to cook. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about this relative getting beat up by this man named James. Me equating that with Mean James on Good Times. And I just thought if your name was James, you was a bad person. And then you beat kids and you beat women. And that made me hate Good Times. Now, like I said, as I've grown up and mature, and I remember watching an interview with James almost on Vlad TV, I think it was, on YouTube. And he was saying how they did not want a strong male figure in the house. They did not. That's why they made Michael militant, because he was a kid. Yeah, he was militant, but he's a child. Nobody's going to take him serious. They killed James off because they wanted the buffoon to be the man of the house. But yeah, that's it. That is why I hate it. I hate Good Times. I still... I've been hating it for so long, that residual still sits in my spirit. It still sits in my spirit. Honestly, I still be like, so whenever somebody bring up Good Times, I'll be like, oh, God, stupid ass. But I know, I need to be ashamed of myself. It's an iconic black show. It broke down barriers. And then another thing that I did think about when I got older, if they lived in a projects, why they only had a 2-bedroom? I thought that HUD or municipal housing accommodated the amount of children you had. But child, I guess that made for good TV. To put them boys out on the couch and for Thelma to have, and I love her. I love her as an actress, Bernadette Stans. Remember she was on Girlfriends. Anyway, I guess that made for better TV for the daughter to only have a room and the parents, and they so poor that the boys don't even have a bedroom to sleep in. Like, it was all some fucking propaganda bullshit to me. But anyway, I digress. That is why I have a disdain for Good Times. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.